1-800-449-8255. And it's time for Shark Politics. Now, me, Sharky, all 5'6" of me, I'm always supposed to take the high road. It's the way God set it up long ago. He's like, well, you can go into the earth, but you're going to be 5'6" and everyone's going to hate you. And Sharky, you always take the high road. Like you're always wrong, even when you're right, or something like that. But recently, I want to talk about this. Me, Clark the Shark. That's me right there. And Ted of the Greenhouse Effect doesn't call me. Nobody in his family does. It's all like a little, still secret. We don't like Shark. He makes money. He doesn't pay us. Or, no, I don't know. Dude, I don't make that much money. I blow all the fucking money anyway, you guys. I'm not rich. The people in the South Bay are like, Shark, he makes all this money, Pete. He never mentions us. He neglects us and he ignores us. But I'm like, you guys used to ignore and neglect Sharky too. But they're like, well, that doesn't matter because like you're Sharky and you take the high road. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot the agreement with God at 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous Clark the Shark Show, where these days I don't really take the high road anymore. Now on the Clark the Shark Show, I'll call you out, dude. And since I'm 60 years old now, dude, if you can beat me up or threaten me, I'm just some old guy limping around with cancer now and shit. So, dude, if you want to hate my guts or whatever, dude, go for it. I don't even leave the house much. From the golden EIB Sharker phone, I can sit here and just fucking say shit, or, really I'm just telling it like it is and calling it, for real. And people are like, well, Shark, dude, my dad just died, or my, dude, I'm sick too, Shark. And I'm like, well, yeah, dude, me, Clark the Shark, I can appreciate it. 1-800-449-8255. But I want to get into a topic where the family, I'm not going to name any names here, you guys. These two people got up in court and they lied about Clark the Shark, yours truly. Now, a lot of you out there know Clark the Shark is this guy that's like kind of too nice, or, like a guy that backs down and shies away from trouble. And really, that is how I am, kind of. I don't go confrontational. I don't think I ever did, even when I was drunk long ago. I was always just a happy, mellow, kind of jolly guy that kept to myself, or, something like that. But to my wife's family, they know another Clark the Shark at 1-800-449-8255. I'm not going to name names. But two people, okay, first of all, this one guy who I never even see, I lived at this place where I had cancer and I was throwing up every day. But it turns out now I was throwing up because the shit pipes under the house were broken open under the house, and there was human sewage under there. And that's probably why I was vomiting, throwing up. Remember that one video I made? That's why Clark the Shark was throwing up. It wasn't from the cancer. See, I thought I was sick and dying of cancer, but really I was just vomiting from nauseous fumes of human waste that were breaking under the house from the plumbing. So, one day, me, Clark the Shark, I took it upon myself. I asked everybody to help me fix it. Finally, I just said, fuck it, I'll just fix it and I'll pay for it myself. Okay, so I fixed the people's plumbing. $2,400. I don't even got that much money, you guys. I'm not going to name names, but that's how I am, dude. A lot of people, most people who know me are like, if there's one thing Shark is, he's generous. Fucking guy will give you the shirt off his back kind of guy. If you need $100 or whatever, go to Shark. You're going to get it. You get fucking $400, 500, doesn't matter. You want somebody to buy a barbecue, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, you go to Clark the Shark. He'll fucking, not only will he buy it, he'll buy all the Cokes, root beer, 7-Up, beer, vodka, fuck you name it, dude. Clark the Shark is the guy who buys shit for everyone. Whether Clark's generous or, that's not even a question. That's just a fact. That's Clark the Shark. That's who I am. And God's like, well, you better be that way, Shark, because you take the high road all the time. And I'm like, no, God, I don't do it because I take the high road. I do it because sometimes people are hungry, or, I'm not saying they're starving, but I do it just to be, to be nice. I don't know how to. But like, dude, if there's a party, I'm not doing it so people will like me. I know everyone ain't going to like me, or most people ain't going to like me no matter what. I don't do things to be liked. And I think people know that too about Clark the Shark. See, I'm not the kind of guy that, oh, I bought you a bunch of beers. Do you love Shark now? I'm not like that, dude. I don't do that. I don't do something like, here, I'll do this for you. Now you give me love. That's not how Shark rolls. At 1-800-449-8255 from the fabulous golden EIB Sharker phone, where it really is truly fabulous here. Now me, Clark the Shark. This one guy who never came to the house files a restraining order against me, and he did it just to get rid of me. Like, I never see this guy, never talk to this guy. And he made up this big thing in his restraining order, like I'm racist and all this shit, or I come running up on people, like I run up on his sister, or I run up on his mother, or I yell at everyone, or, oh yeah, Clark the Shark, I just come up running up on you, beating everyone up and threatening you. And he said all this stuff like I threaten him. Dude, do you guys in the South Bay Torrance, is that the MO of Clark the Shark? I don't think so, dude. I'm not known to threaten or really yell at anyone unless they yell at me first. And even then, I usually don't do it. But anyway, the two people got up in court in front of a judge, and they lied so much that I would be like, it wasn't just me. I was laughing in the court a little, but the police, you know how they have all the sheriffs in there, like the bailiffs? Those guys were all laughing because it was clear the two people were lying about me. And I think even the judge knew it. And I said, okay, can I talk now? And then I began to talk, and I pretty much shut them down on like 20 different, talking points. Because me, Clark the Shark, I'm really organized. I do my homework. I sit here on the internet and I write up shit, and I see what works, what's good, what doesn't work. And, I write it down, email it to myself, and I look it over. So I brought that all into court. And I had this whole thing all organized. And I was like, well, I take care of the family. I fixed their plumbing, their refrigerators, their garbage disposals, their washing machines for 4 years, living there, throwing up in the room with cancer. I had these big operations, one on my arm and one on my back of my left leg that everyone knows about, the pool guy down in San Diego. 3 pool guys saw me limping and fired me. I would fire a guy who's limping too, dude. I don't want to get fucking sued. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. So I ended up at my wife's mom's house up in like Gardena, California. And everyone's like, well, dude, when are you going to move on, Shark, and just move on and get your own life? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm 60 fucking years old. I'm just going to move on, you guys. It's really easy for a 60-year-old guy with 12 cancer surgeries. He can't go out in the sun. The doctors at that El Segundo, dermatology are like, well, you can't be in the sun, Clark the Shark. You can't do swimming pools anymore. You got to find an indoor job where you're typing or something. I'm like, cool, dude, I could do that. I mean, I don't have a college degree or anything, but I've been a good guy at making money. But I'm starting to realize when you're 60 years old, maybe you don't get hired as readily or friendly as you used to. So I would assume my wife's family knew this or something. And plus, they always saw me throwing up. Now, the throwing up thing I was doing there, it turns out now that I've left the place, that it was because of the plumbing. It was probably nauseous and gases coming up and making me sick from the human sewage under the house. All the main drain, like the main line plumbing under the house was all broken, and there was shit, the big puddles of water under the house. Under the house is a whole fucking river of just water and sewage, and I can't even fix that. That's going to cost $50,000 to fix all that shit. I had some guys inspect it, and they're like, "Yeah, Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255. This is going to cost a lot of fucking pretty penny to fix, dude." And I'm like, "Well, dude, how much?" And they're like, "Well, we're talking 6 figures, bro." And these were guys like plumbers that used to work for Paulie, my brother, in Torrance, and I know them, and they wouldn't bullshit me, dude. And I had this other inspector named John. He inspected the house and said, "Yeah, dude, this house is fucked. It's like 311 red tag material." But I was like, "Dude, please don't red tag the house. I live here, my wife's mom live here. Mom, come on, you guys, all the family lives here, and I don't know a lot of you out there know this, but me, Clark the Shark, my wife is black and I'm white. And it really is a tense situation wherever me and her go. And we don't even know it because me and my wife are like just kind of loving, sweet people. I'm not the Clark the Shark that you hear right here on the Clark the Shark show when I'm out shopping at Vons or Stater Brothers or going to Jack in the Box. I'm like this nice, friendly guy, Well, a lot of you know it. But anyway, in a court of law, these two people lied about Shark on a whole bunch of topics. And, I'm actually more mad at the judge for not believing them and yet still taking their side over me. And the one lady lied so bad, I got kind of mad in court at that lady. And I was just making the point that, hey, why is it okay for these people to get in here and perjure themselves and lie about someone? And even all the cops in the courtroom were like, they could tell I was the guy telling the truth and the two people were liars, And they were saying that I say the N-word, me, Clark the Shark. The two people were saying that I run up on their one sister, run up on their mother, and that my wife hits their mother and all kinds of shit. I'm not going to go into everything they said, but it got me really riled up and angry in there. And I was like, and by the time it was over, I was like, you guys, I don't even fucking care what this judge says. She can take your side or my side. I don't care. The truth is the truth. And the truth doesn't budge, baby. And one thing I always do, me, Clark the Shark, is I tell the fucking truth. That guy right there on drums tells the fucking truth, baby. And you know it. It's probably why so many of you out there like the music or something, or you like the Clark the Shark show. I don't know. But one thing about me, baby, is I tell the truth. And what I don't like is when somebody calls up on a holiday and tries to be my friend on the phone, and they're like, "Oh, they get on the phone, they want to talk like I'm going to talk nice to them," and I'm like, liar. I'm like, just calling it like it is. I'm not going to talk nice to someone who lied about me in court. And then they're like, "Oh, look at you, Shark, with your attitude. Oh, look at you. Oh, well, dude, if you lied about someone or someone lied about you, there's going to be a little attitude there forever. Okay, when you poison the well like that, you lie, you cross the Rubicon and you fucking lie about someone in court, there's no going back from that. You're dealing with that guy, Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255, right here on the Clark the Shark show. You tell lies about me, and baby, a lie is permanent. I might forgive and forget in my own time, but when I see you, I'm just going to say nothing and walk the other way, or just nothing. You're dead to me if you fucking lie about me. But if you lie in a court of law about Clark the Shark, baby, lying in a court of law, well, you actually perjured yourself, and someday maybe the court of law might catch up with you. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. Don't tell lies, because that guy on drums, he don't fucking tell lies, baby. That guy tells the truth right there. Maybe that's what BAM Magazine didn't like. That's right, BAM Magazine. That's what a lot of people in Torrance and Redondo don't like. You know, I'll fucking call you out for who and what you are. Usually I'll just walk away and say nothing. But you know, if you hang out with Shark, you're going to get called out by that drummer right there. 1-800-449-8255. So when this lady called me tonight saying, "Happy Labor Day, Sharky," I'm like, "Oh, happy liar day, liar. Got any more lies to tell?" Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. And she's like, "Oh, look at you. You just can't take it. You just can't handle it." I can't handle what? That you're a fucking liar? See, God, I'm not going to take the high road when they lie about me. And God's like, "Well, dude, you have a point, Sharky. Can't take the high road there then anymore." At 1-800-449-8255. For when you lie about a shark, you ultimately lie about the truth. Don't you, liberal? You're fucking all liars, aren't you? You all love lies. You give each other awards for who's the best liar, don't you? Oh, vote for me. We'll give you SSI and welfare and Section 8 and make sure you have no life. You can't even fucking leave the house. There's tents everywhere and homeless everywhere, but at least you have a roof over your head and you can thank us, the liars that you voted for. We saved you. We're your savior, the savior machine, the liars brigade at 1-800-449-8255. Clark the Shark Show. Isn't that the truth? Just a bunch of fucking liars. I got more respect for Hannity and Tucker. At least they're trying to tell the truth. Well, what's fucking wrong with you liberals? You love lies so much. Dude, death will come to you without warning. It might even come to me too. It'll come to us all. But I'd rather die telling the truth than being a fucking liar. At 1-800-449-8255, the fabulous, amazing Clark the Shark Show. Yeah, isn't that why Sharky is fabulous and amazing? Because unlike you liberals, oh, you guys all hate Trump so much. You fucking hate Trump because you are Trump. Fucking liberal losers. You're pathetic. 1-800-449-8255. The Clark the Shark Show. I don't tell lies. I tell it like it is. I tell the truth. And in a court of law, baby, in a court of law, I tell even more truth. I don't get up there and make up shit on a fake restraining order or a fake police report. I don't walk into a police station and lie to them. I walk in and tell them the truth, that there's some dick that comes around the house bugging me, that there's some lady beating on my door at 4 a.m. That's the truth. And the police in Los Angeles don't even listen to you. At least the police in Torrance or Gardena might arrest someone. Who knows? But the LAPD, dude, they wait till there's a dead body or a car wreck or DUI or someone's head is wrapped around a pole before they do anything. And by the time they do anything, baby, it's too late. Think about that. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. Don't tell lies. Tell truths. Like that guy, baby. Him. from the drums, the Shark-a-Doodle-Doo. Hey, Ted, why don't you fucking call me, bro? Mr. Redhead Bass Guy. And while I'm on the subject, little flipper, why don't you fucking call me? Well, what are you guys afraid of? 1-800-449-8255, The Clark the Shark Show. Hey, anybody who wants can call me. Love me. Baby, I love all of you. You just don't care. What do you think, Shark don't matter as much as all of you? Is that what you think? Is that what her sister thinks? Is that why I'm supposed to take the high road and come up to a barbecue? Dude, I can't go to that house anymore. The douchebag has a fucking restraining order on me for nothing. I didn't even do anything. But that's par for course when you're a Shark-a-Doodle-Doo, I guess. 1-800-449-8255. Don't tell lies. Don't do it. Truth wins, win or lose. Let me say that one more time. Truth wins, win or lose. That means don't give yourself high fives because you think you beat Shark in court when you did it with lying, because you didn't win anything. You just lied is all you did. And I'm out of here. Peace.